A win-win on so many levels for the Seahawks, and Matt Flynn will explain next.
Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $119.99 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
Well, the Seahawks make it official. Matt Flynn is going to be their quarterback of the future, or I guess competing against Tavares Jackson here moving forward. But I think a win-win on so many levels. A win when it comes to value. You didn't have to overpay. A win that he will come in and compete and immediately elevate the talent of the quarterback room. And I think a win, maybe most importantly, in your division where there's some real chaos possibilities with San Francisco and Arizona as well.
Especially San Francisco, I would worry about them sort of taking their faith temporarily out of Alex Smith and trying to chase down Peyton Manning. And I think that's why Alex Smith had such a good year last year. But more than anything, like you said, I think the value, just the way that they went about the whole Flynn thing. We talked to Peter King about the fact that he really thinks that it's the next contract that's going to be the big contract for him. I love the way that he's thinking that way, that Matt Flynn is thinking that, look, my next contract's really going to be the big one. This is sort of a trial one for me to sort of come into my own and become that starter, and then I'll sign that big contract later. And it was great for the Seahawks too, not having to spend too much money.
When so much of this conversation started months ago and you looked at the musical chairs, and Mike Salk and I have talked about this over and over and over again, and the fact that you end up landing Matt Flynn, who outside of Peyton Manning is one of the top free agents on this market. And then, oh, by the way, Peyton Manning's created quite a stir. Arizona showed their colors in Kevin Kolb. San Francisco, ultimately, and I totally agree with you, Dave, how does Jim Harbaugh now reconnect with that locker room? All of the chest bumps, all of the communication, all of the love that he had for Alex Smith, how does that play itself out now? And what if Alex Smith becomes a Miami Dolphin? I think legitimately, Matt Flynn, especially if Alex Smith leaves town in San Francisco, Matt Flynn on this roster, the other moves he made, I think this team legitimately competes for the NFC West and even more next year.